Welcome back, everyone, to New Gen Marketing. I'm Joshua Stanley, your host and the founder of Lifestyled Media. And today we're going to be talking about how real stories enable you to gain higher engagement than any other video marketing techniques. We've talked about how Gen Z and millennials view marketing in a very different way. This new generation has changed the way marketing works into this need for authentic marketing content. Ohio State University did a study that showed that true stories will win out on social media, and stories that are false or fiction or made up will have less engagement. And this study specifically looks at Reddit, but this is something that we've seen across the board at Lifestyled. Let me lay out an example. Back in 2021, we worked with a brand called Eastside Golf. They were on an episode of a doc series we did called Black in Golf. Eastside Golf is a lifestyle golf brand that was developed to raise awareness about golf for non-golfers and to encourage diversity and inclusivity in the sport. They sell golf apparel, sweatshirts, shirts, socks, and they have a partnership with Jordan to create golf shoes. And recently, Eastside Golf came out with a new collection called Red Clay Collection. And they're great-looking sweatshirts, great-looking socks, great-looking pair of shoes. So that alone is great. And they could talk about how these shoes help you golf better, or how these shirts look cool, or they could do some fun, fast edits, which they probably will do. But what they are going to build a higher retention rate doing is by telling the story behind the shoes. You see, these shoes have a connection to the founder's childhood, how he had to walk through the red clay of Atlanta to go and play golf as a child. You see, already telling this story, you're going to build a deeper connection with the brand than you would if we just talk about how nice these shoes are. And this is exactly why authentic stories are doing better, because you're telling a story that's building a connection between you and your customer or your audience, and they're going to have a deeper relationship with you just because of that story. If you tell about their product, yes, they may like the product. They may even go and buy the product. But if you tell a story, you're building a relationship, and that's going to be a longer-term customer. And that's why these authentic stories always lead to a higher engagement and a higher long-term success of a project. A lot of times it's cheaper just to quick talk about a product or to do a TikTok trend. And I'm not saying you should cut those out of your marketing budget, but what I am saying is that the long-term success and value add that you're going to see by telling real, authentic stories is going to far surpass the results that you could get from one of these individual projects. The other advantage of telling these real stories is that it works on any platform. You can tell it in a podcast, you can show it on Instagram or TikTok, you can put it in video form, Facebook's going to like it. An authentic story is going to work anywhere. So you tell one great story and convert that to all of your marketing needs. Not only do you have a great story, not only have you built up a deeper connection with your audience, but you're also going to have created all of the marketing content that you will need. That's it. You're done. And using real stories is going to help your customers, your audience, to build a deeper and a long-term relationship with you and your brand. So as you move forward in your marketing this year, keep in mind, how can you integrate real stories into your strategy? Your audience will thank you, and your brand will build a deeper connection with those audience members. Thank you guys so much for listening to another episode of New Gen Marketing. We'll put links to the Eastside Golf story and all of the other stuff I talked about on our website at lifestyled.media. Feel free to reach out if you have any additional questions. But until next time, this has been New Gen Marketing.